Hey everyone, and welcome to Gardening with Ben. In today's video we're going to be planting a bulb lasagna. Now we've got a mixed bag of spring bulbs. A bulb lasagna, it's not something that you can eat, don't try eating it, but yeah, what it is that you plant the bulbs on different layers depending on when they'll be ready and how big they'll grow. And what they're meant to do is they're meant to continue flowering throughout the springtime at different times, so that you get a continuous bloom of colour down in your garden. Now we're going to get these planted today because it's now time to be planting your spring bulbs. So let's get these planted, get a plant pot and get them in. Now the bulbs that we've got obviously hyacinths, we've got some tulips, and these look like mini daffodils. So the hyacinths will go at the bottom, then the tulips, and then the small little daffodils towards the top. So we've got our plant pot ready. Make sure it's got drainage holes in the bottom because you don't want it to get waterlogged. So yeah, we need to fill this up halfway and then get sowing all these bulbs. So we've put some soil in the bottom of it, some compost. So what we usually do is we need to place these hyacinths around it. So we'll space them out nice and evenly. So that is one layer of the lasagna done. So next up we need to cover them up and then plant our next layer of bulbs. So they are all covered over. So now to get our tulips in. This is the best way to maximise getting plenty of bulbs into a plant pot, rather than putting them all on one layer and trying to cram them all in. That's why we do call it a bulb lasagna, and you're not cramming all your bulbs together then. So hopefully come springtime this is going to look absolutely amazing with lots and lots of colour. Can you imagine it with hyacinths, tulips and the daffodils all out? It's going to look absolutely stunning. So there we are, we've got our tulips in. So we need to cover them over again and then we'll put our daffodils in as well. So that's now covered over. So last off is to put our daffodils in, and yeah, the last layer of the bulb lasagna. So that's the last layer. As you can see, there's loads of these little daffodil bulbs. So we're going to get that covered over, and then it will be a case of putting it outside and letting the elements do its work, waking up the bulbs and getting them ready for growing for springtime. Remember when you're planting your bulbs to put the point a bit facing up, so that's where the shoots come from. So let's get these covered over. So that is it, fully covered with compost. I really cannot wait to see the final bloom of what this will look like. So let's get this outside and positioned ready for growing. So we've now got this outside, and you can give it a water as well to get it started and just moisten the compost. So that is our bulb lasagna planted. I really can't wait to see what this is going to be looking like. I've never tried this before, this is the first time for me, so let's join the experiment and see how well we get on with it. So if you want to stay tuned for how well it's getting on, make sure you drop us a follow, give us a like and leave a comment as well. Have you tried growing a bulb lasagna before? Let me know in the comments. It's always good to hear from everyone. Until next time, remember, keep smiling, keep shining and keep gardening with Ben, everyone.